We will try to do each and every functionality so that you get an hands-on experience on it. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me load some tables for them. So I'm loading my data into Power Query, right? So when it says it is determining some of the automatic transformations, you can see here product code evaluating. All these are all table names and it's kind of evaluating in order to give us a. So let's wait until it gets loaded. And you can see on your left hand side, all this has been loaded. You see it, right? So it shows all has been loaded now. So with relevant information and so top 10 product, everything has been loaded now. So what we are going to do is like, so it will clean this data. Our always customers network we have SQL. So the moment I use this SQL as network, you kind of see everything is in a proper format, right? So everything is in a proper format and there is no changes in it, right? Do you agree to it?
Yes.
Okay, so how do you identify whether it is in a proper format or not? So here you can see a green line, right? Here you should be able to see this green line. This green line, if at all there are no blanks or anything, it indicates that it's in a proper shape. I mean, the data is in a proper order. That is what it indicates. You see this green light. For each column, you will have this green. So this indicates, and there is no breaks in between the lines, and it indicates the column is in a proper format. And also, one more thing you can do is like if you take the mouse near to this, it will show like this much percentage is valid and there are zero errors and zero empty values like that, it will show us. You got my point?
Yes.
Okay, so can you please load this data into your Excel, I mean in Power BI and let me know once you load it so that we can get going.
Which data do you want me to load? Anyone at all?
Both only one, which is sample data. But load sample data and let me know once you load it so that we can see what we can. You have downloaded and kept, right? That one only. If you want, I can send
Wait.
like
I'm going to the Power Query.
transform. I just
Okay. Okay. Uploaded.
okay. So I think we got an experience until keep rows and remove rows, right? So I think
Yeah.
we do not need to go through this because you already know what these things are to be, right? What is choose columns, what is remove columns, what is keep rows, what is remove rows. I believe you know already what these kind of things will do, right? So now we will move on, right? We will go and see what is split column. So under split column, we have a lot of things, right? So now we will see we have something called as an invoice ID, and there are some ways to split it, right? Here you see 631 hyphen 41 then hyphen 310. There are two symbols here. Now I want to split the data in a way that 750 should come in one column, 67 should be in another column, and 8428 should be in another column. Okay, so this is my use case. Now let's see how we can split it up. Go to split column. I wanted to do by delimiter. So click on delimiter. So there is something called as a delimiter. Delimiters are nothing but the symbols or the special characters. Okay, so in this one, what is the special character? 750 hyphen is a special character, right? So that is the special character we have. Now we have to do it in a way that here you see hyphen got automatically updated. And now the moment I click OK, just observe this will be splitted accordingly. This will be splitted into different columns accordingly in Vision. The moment I click OK, you see 750 in one column, 67 in another column, 8428, all got splitted. One column I've divided into three columns based on this particular symbol. You got my mark?
Yeah. So.
Easy, difficult. So whether it is easy or difficult, can you easily understand? Can you easily understand?
Yeah, I'm here. Would you like me to do it?
Yes, please do it, no?
Okay.
Let me know once you complete it, okay?
I think my data is unstructured.
Okay, if this data is unstructured, think what should we do? What feature we have to use in order to make the data structure the data? We have seen this.
Okay, first I went to remove the space. I filtered the row. So first I filled out the row. I removed the empty row.
Start video, participants, then chat, after the shares, then summary, all these things will be there. So can you check?
Yeah, I see the share screen, but now
The moment you click on share screen, right, there will be one more pop-up will come. Then again you have to select which one you wanted to share, then you click on
it's right now.
yeah, like it.
Okay.
Okay, you can click on cancel.
Yeah, so I want to because I want to close
So
up.
tap the home button. There is home ribbon, right? Double click on it.
Double click
There
on
is
what?
home button. Yes, transform. Near to transform. There is something called home button. Yeah, home. Click on it. Now use first row as an editor, which you toggle that particular line item coordinator.
Which one here? Okay,
Use
what would you
first
like
row
me to
as
do?
editor. Use first row as an editor.
Use
First row as a editor. There is an option near group by. There's a particular option near group by which is called as use first row as an editor. So go to split column and yeah, that one. Click on it.
which one? First row, I said that.
Yeah, yes, yes. Now you see, you see the data has become more structured. Everywhere you see the green line, right? And if you take the mouse over to the green line, it will say 100% it's correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Now use the delimiter for invoice A.
What would you like me to do?
Delimiter. So which we saw, right? The split column.
Okay, split column. That should be
Home
under
button, home,
transform, right?
home button, home button.
Okay.
Click on column A. First click on column A. You have clicked on some other thing, some other column.
Which one?
You have to click on first column. Which column you wanted to split, click on that column.
Okay, which of the column would you like me to go to?
Which column you wanted to split, right? So click on that entire column and come to the header saying split column. You go to home button, double click home button, click column, click on it, delimiter, and OK.
Which
Click
one?
OK. Right? Each occurrence has a name. Click OK. OK. You see how it got created?
What would you like me to read out?
No, this is what I wanted you to do. You did it. So what you wanted to do, right? So what we have done is we have split the based some criteria. Some might not be there, some might be there. Example, stock. We want to split it based on whatever is there might be there. All these things can be done. So can you please delete this step and move it from first time?
Can I do what?
You can delete the change the type two steps, edit it, and do the first time out it and right you what I wanted you to do is right. Delete this step, apply the step, change the type two. Okay. On your right hand side, there is something called the steps, right? You mentioned as applied steps. So delete that step called change the type to delete it. Delete that split column between that also delete it. Delete that. Delete promoted it as well. Now I wanted you to make this data a structured format and do delimiter. I mean, and split the column.
You want me to do what?
I want you to do clean this data. Now it is an unstructured, right? There is no column name for this. Column names begins column 1, column 2, column 3, right? So make this as a structured data. So how will you do that? Just now we saw one of the function, right?
Okay.
Use
Okay.
first row as header. First row as header.
I'm going to use the first row as a head.
Click. Now we got the proper structured form. After this, what we did this fit column functionality. You got it now?
Yeah.
Can you do split column one more time?
Want me to do split column?
Yes, one more time for your reference.
Okay.
Okay, great, super, great job here. So you did the split.
Okay. So what is the point? Why do we have to split columns sometimes?
Yes, sometimes what happens, right? Your data set might not be in the accurate format. You might needed to do this step in order to make it accurate. For example, first name and last name. They might give you in this say single Excel itself, but you wanted to split it and show it. Right? First name separate column, second name separate column. Then these kind of functions helps you to do it.
Okay.
Okay. Now, as I show you, the split column by delimiter is like by symbols or special characters. Whatever is there, based on that, it will be removed. Or, it will be split into multiple columns. Likewise, we have number of characters and positions. So number of characters meaning like, oh, after how many character I wanted to split the data. If you say 5, after 5, it will split the data. If you say 6, after 6, it will split you the data. So I'll show you the use case. The same example. This time I will say by number of characters. So let's put 4 as my character. Okay. You see, all the fours comes into one picture. Each column will have now four data for each one. This is not tags. This is simply for features. So what we did, we went back. So we used a split column. We used a split column by number of characters. So I feel like 4 would be best. So I chose 4, right? And I entered it. You go, okay. So my data is now deleted into 4 slides, 4 columns. Okay, so just observe what is happening. I will be back in a minute.
I know you splitted the column.
Yeah. We splitted the column based on the characters. So what is
Mhm.
characters? Each number or each letter is a character. In this particular name, Mumbai, M is one character, U is two, M again three, B is fourth character, A is fifth character, and I is sixth character.
Okay.
So now let's say I wanted to split based on the characters, and I say after split it after 3 characters. So what will happen? MUM will be in one bucket, right? MUM will be in one column, and BAI will be in another column. Let me show. You see, MUM in one column, BAI in one column. So
Okay.
think back
Yes.
like that. Got it?
Yes.
So
Yes.
that is
Yes.
what happened. That is what split column by characters. Okay. So rest of the things we'll ignore. There is nothing much there. It's a simple, straightforward one. So here you can see lowercase to uppercase or uppercase to lowercase, which means that in this particular name or value, M is the uppercase, right? Because this is the capital letter. You agree?
Yes.
Right? Now, if I use this one, by uppercase to lowercase, all the capital letters will be on the one column, and whatever is not capital letter, that will be on another column. Okay. So this is called a split column, which is
Mm.
number of characters, and by this one, which is uppercase to lowercase. So try these two and let me know.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I've done it.
So you're getting the answer, right?
Yeah, I've done the uppercase to lowercase.
So try this number of characters also.
Okay. Okay. I've done it also.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay. So now let's go on. These are something we have done. Now let's go to the other concept, which is called as group by. So what is group by? Based on some condition, it will group the data and it will give us an output. That is what is called as group by, right? Now in this scenario, let's see what is how group by works. I will show you that. Just give me a minute to show you how to do this. Okay. Now group by. Now let's do group by based on gender. So I have sales data here. So you can see I have a sales data, right? I have sales data. So I wanted to know what is the sale, how much percentage for male and what is it for female. So I can click on this gender, click on group by. Okay. So and I wanted to know sum of the sales, right? So I will write like this. So this is column name. Okay. New column. You can create an additional column. Let's create name it as new column. So what kind of operation it has to do? It has to sum the value, right? So that is why sum. Which column it has to sum? It has to sum the total sales. Now I click OK. You see now the output. So it has summed all the male and also it has summed all the female. And it gave us an output separate. You understood this?
Yes.
Right? So it just kind of give you an output like that. So all this will be updated like that. So one is like you can use any group by functionality. You can use, let's say there are 3 branches. So I wanted to group by 3 branches now. Okay. So let's keep the same name, new column, sum by sales. You see now, branch A, what is the profit? I mean, what is the sales? Branch B, what is the total sales? And for C, what is the total sales? Everything we got it. Understood?
Yes. Yes.
This is what group by does. Now, so we saw if we wanted to do replace values, that also we saw what is replace value, all these things. It is straightforward, right? If you wanted to replace something, you can click on replace value and it will do. Now let's see what is combining data, right? So using Power Query Editor, you can perform joins or union operations very easily. These operations are called merge and append respectively. So I will show you first what is append queries. Okay, for that I will go to this data main for
Hey, ZaranTech now offers SAP corporate training? That's right. Train your workforce in SAP with our comprehensive program. We offer customized courses, certified trainers, and hands on labs for both individuals and businesses. Our standout features: bespoke training, fully configured servers for practice, in house materials, and a dedicated LMS. Plus, get session recordings and 24/7 support. From functional to technical modules, we have got it all. Choose ZaranTech for SAP training and watch your team excel. Learn, upskill, succeed with ZaranTech.
So just to concentrate here, let me show you it here. In this table, you have something called as product line. Okay. In in this table, you have something called as product line, product code. But this product code, I do not have it in this table, right? So here I have only product line. Now, if I wanted to bring this product code, okay, if I wanted to bring this product code to here, which is to this table, then I will use merge queries. Okay, so let me go and show you what happens. So click on merge queries. So here you can see one table is selected, which is this table. Now I wanted to select product code. So I can select it from here. So click on this product code. And which column is matching? Product line, and product line is matching, right? So here also product line is there, here also product line is there. I will click OK, and you will get something like this. So I click on this expand button, and I say in this, just to give me product code or click OK. Now, if you see, for all the product line, I have got product code now. This is called as merge queries. So merge queries will add an additional column to it.
Okay, so merge query is adding
Yeah,
additional
adding an additional
what
column.
you call it, column.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so merge queries will add an additional column. So what I did, I will repeat one more time. Just observe. Now I have so my requirement is I have a product line. Okay, so I have product line here, and I want the product code for this product line. So that is there in this table, which is product code table. Here I have product line and product code also. So now I wanted to bring this product line, just whatever you see here, to this table, product in table. I will top in table. I'll go here, look on merge queries. So top in is the table which is already selected. Now I have to select product code table, product code. So product line and product line matching, click both, OK, and AC tick mark, and click OK. Now this product code got the table here. So just click on expand. So what we need, only product code, click product. And all the product code for each product line we got.
The one I'm doing now is product code, right?
Yes, you have to do product code.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I've done it. Take a data.
Okay. Now let's go and see what is append queries. So append queries is kind of adding the columns. Instead of rows, append query will add a column. So I'll just do an example here. Let's consider there are two tables. Okay, so there are two different tables. Now let's assume that this is one table, this is another table. Now I can use append queries to bring all the data in this table to this table. Okay, so I would say a table to append is top n equal k. You see all the data, the top n also got appended. So that is the beauty of this what which is called as an append queries. You see in this now you will see Mumbai, Bangalore, Chennai, everything is there. So all this data got appended, which is got added. So earlier it did not add much, but when we added, you can see all this has been there. So if I wanted to show you more example, okay. So now you see there are only 281 rows. You can see it here. Here you can see there are 281 rows. Okay. Now let's see the data value after appending. So how do I append? Go to append queries, append top in. Okay. Now you see 2018 have become 470 and 2018 have become 470, which is kind of added the values. Value got added, right? So that is why this is called as append queries. Column got additionally added. Whereas in merge, only rows will be, I mean, column will be added, whereas in append, rows will be added. Any doubts?
No, I did not understand this one.
Okay, let me take that. Let me put you in a simple format, okay, to make it more easy. So you can say this is column, I'm creating one table for you. It's table. This one here. This is table. Okay. So I have created one table. Now let me create one more table. So this, let's say this is table B. So I'll say 3. Okay. So there are two things. Table A is there, table B is there. Now what I wanted to do is that I wanted to combine this two table, right? For that, what I can do, I can use append queries. The moment I use append queries, it will ask me which table should I append. So I say append the table A. Okay. Okay, so this is what happens, right? So when you create something from the tables, so like those, it happens the same thing, right? So what we have done, so we have added table A and the table B. So maybe let's have the same name here also. Same table name. Okay. Now let me go here. After queries, table K. You see, earlier we have 1, 2 in a separate table, 3, 4 in a separate table. When we used append queries, 1, 2, 3, 4 in a single table, we got it. Now we understood what is append queries doing?
Yes, yes. It's more like you are creating new tables and joining them together.
Exactly. So that is what it happens. So it creates a new table, predominantly not a new table, but it will add the existing table,
If
add
it's
the
new or
values to the
existing,
existing.
it adds it together.
Yes, exactly.
So the difference between this and merging table is that with merging table, you have to, it's more like you are introducing new concept, which in this instance, the example you gave was the product code. And then
Yes.
to get that product code, we had to create a new column or row.
And euro. And new row will be for merge queries. Sorry, new row will be for append queries. New column will be for merge queries. I'll show
Okay.
you that. Okay, so just to read this one now. Let me show you. So what is these operations are called merging append queries? When you add one or more columns that you would like to add to another query, you merge the queries. So I am reading one more time. When you have one or more columns that you would like to another query, that you would like to add to another query, then you have to merge the queries. Now, for this, look at this one. Additional rows. When you have additional rows of data that you would like to add to an existing query, then what you do? You do append the query. Now, this explanation clears here, but you got the concept here.
Yes, yes.
Okay, just rely on this concept. You do not need to go through the PPT, just rely on this concept. So I'll give in a nutshell, I will say what happens, right? So let me text it here. So this is merge. So if it is a merge, what will happen? The columns. Okay, then what we need append. Append will add the keep this in your gun. This is what we are doing.
Because I noticed with the way you were talking, it looks like I was supposed to see it.
Okay. So when I say merge, what happens? It is like adding view column. What is happened? Adding view. Keep this in here.
Okay.
Okay. So what is merge? Merge will add the another column or a new column. What will append to? Append will add the new row like this one, which you saw here, right? Which you saw in here in this table. So this table, we appended it, right? So just take that into consideration. Okay, so that is what we have doing. Can you please try append queries by creating two tables of yourself manually? Go to enter data, create table manually, and do append queries and let me know what is the solution.
Okay, let me start with merge queries. So let me start with, okay, I want to take this out, take this out. Okay. So let me merge queries. I need the product code.
Okay, so you have product code, all right, you have product code in one thing. You get up here,
So
you have
am I
one more
merging
thing.
as new? Am I merging as new or am I just merging queries?
Just to go to top N table,
Okay.
and click on it. Now click on merge queries. Not as new, just click on merge queries. And now in this drop down, select product code, PDT code. Now select product line and product line. Click on product line and above also click on product line. In top, you can also click on product link part. Product link part. Yeah, there. There is. Product link. Click on both, click OK. Now click on that expand button. Wait. Don't do anything. Uncheck out. Now, one second. You need what? Product code only, right? Click on product code, check the product code, and uncheck the use original column name as prefix. Uncheck that. Uncheck. Click OK. Now you got it. So for each
Yeah.
product line, you got product. This is merge queries. So you have added an additional column here.
Just it is. Go to merge queries. Product code. Context. Product. Go to. Okay. Just spend the original name as prefix. Yeah. Perfect.
Perfect, right?
And for append queries.
Append queries, it is like adding more 2 or 3 columns. Same way. 2 or 3 rows.
Okay. So what must I do here?
What you want to do, right? So click on
But
enter data. Manually do it. Then only you will know. Enter data. In column, keep keep whatever you want. Type in whatever you wanted. No, if you don't just enter column, it will not. What data you will give? The data are not there, right? You have to enter 1, 2, 3, at least there. So delete this table and create new table one more. Delete this table. Delete. Right click on the table and delete. To your left. So to your left, right, to your left, there is something called as a product code, right? Oh, okay. You will to come down to the table, right click on the table.
yeah.
8 times is
Okay.
additive. Use.
Okay.
Okay, now click this enter data. Here, type in some name, something here. Keep it as column one itself or whatever you wanted. Now type one. What are some numbers? Type in some numbers here. Double click. 1, 2, 3. Come down. Type some numbers. 3, 4, 5 like that. Okay. Now here in this, change the table name to SA or whatever you wanted. Table A, B. Click OK. Create one more enter data. Create other table like this with the same column name. Column name should be SA1. Yes. Now enter some values. No. Don't give any value. Its column name should be SA. No space.
Okay.
No space. There is a space here. Delete the space. Double click. Type SA again. Come down in this. Type in some values as you wish. Like maybe 7, 8, 9. In down 8, 9, 6. Okay. Second one, 8, 9. And give some table name here also. Any table name. Let's do table. Click OK. Now, what you have to do? Let it work. Okay, now you have to merge to this. I mean, append these two. So go here, click on append queries, a table to append drop down. So which table you want to append? Which is table one, right? This one you have to append. Click on this and select this one, table. Click OK. That's it. Now you see all the table got been appended. You got it? What is happening?
Yes. With merging query, I do understand, but why do we have to append queries? What
Okay,
is the
so
purpose?
the purpose of append queries is like, let's say you are running a departmental store. Example, okay? You know what is departmental store, right? So let's say you are running
Yeah.
a departmental store, and for each year, they are maintaining separate sales data. For each year, 2015, there is a separate table. 2016,
Mm,
there is a separate table. 2017,
mm,
there is a separate table. Now, you
mm,
wanted to append all this table in order to build the visualization. You got
mm.
me?
Yes.
That is why append queries usage. Okay, so we saw these things. Now we will go to transform. I think we have seen about the after what you see. And let's see what is there in your append queries we saw, right? Next we have taking power. Let's leaves power. So we saw this transform options and all. What is this do, right? So we know what is group by first row as an does, what is transpose does, what is fill values. Then what is split column, what is format, all these things we know, right? Now let's And conditional column also we saw in add column, what is conditional column, how things works, all these things we already saw it, right? In conditional columns, all the things will work, what is needed, all this information we have seen it, right? Conditional column function. Okay, so now what we have to see, right? So that is the major question now. So conditional column is fine. So we know what is conditional column, that's how it works. And you know duplicate column also, right? How this will duplicate the column. That's it. Okay, so I think that's it. We have in Power Query, and I can see it in your curriculum as well. Only they have mentioned append queries and merge queries. So now the next topic we are going to see is Power BI Desktop. In Power BI Desktop, what are all the views are there? So Power Query, so how the structure works, right? So you have to understand the structure. I know you already know, but just say. So first thing is like ETL. What is ETL? We will extract the data, extract, transform, and load the data, right? So we have extracted the data into, so these all this information will be done in Power Query only. In Power BI, what we will do, Power BI, what we will do, it helps to create the building the model. All these things can be done in Power BI. We will see what are all these things in our upcoming sessions, right? So let's move to this part, right? So what are all the fields that are there in Power BI? So that we load the data first. Okay. So what are all the waves there are in BI? One is this, you can see on your left hand side, there are three waves. So ignore this one tag, this is a new thing, so ignore that. Only consider these three. The first one is called as report view, where we can build the report view.
What sets ZaranTech apart in SAP corporate training? It's our unique blend of expertise and innovation. We offer customized courses tailored to each client's needs, ensuring relevant, targeted learning. Our vast trainer database brings you wisdom from the best in the field. Need resources? Access our extensive training material repository anytime. We are all about measurable results, providing detailed student metrics to track progress. And we don't just teach, we build community. Join our thriving social media network, connecting learners beyond boundaries. With ZaranTech, you are not just training, you are transforming your SAP expertise.
Where you can view the report. Okay. So that is what the views are. You can see there are three views: report, data, and modeling view. So this is report view where you can build the report. So when I say building the report, it's like, for example, putting this chart here, right? So this is one kind of a report I get. So it's rather of the sales, and it will show me the values. What is the total value for this? So I can build some other chart. So it's this one. And let's say I wanted to know what is the segment wise, how much almost is going having sales or something like that. So these are all some things I can do. This is called as a report view where we create some kind of a visualization here. Okay, then there is something called as a table view where it will show you the tables, like what all the data is there in this view or not, whatever is there is like that it will show. This is called as table view or data view. So you can either name it as table view or you can say it as a data view. Then there is something called as model. Model view is more important where it creates a kind of a relationship between one table to the other table. So that is called as what that is called as a model. So okay, so here you can see so there are multiple tables, right? There are multiple tables. So what is the relation between one table? So like that we can create the relation between these two. That is called as the model. Right? So there are three views: report, data, and model. So now let's move on. Data view, we saw it. So it contains all this informations. Model view. Model view shows all the tables and columns and it kind of create a relation between one to the other table. So that is what is called as model. Now, let's take a look at data modeling in Power BI. Let's look at that. Any questions so far in this? So in this three views, what all the views there? Okay, coding. Any questions do you have in that? So now we will see what is this modeling view, right? So modeling is nothing but it cannot create a relation between two tables. So I will show you this illustrated example. So let's say this is the same table I am having. Okay. Just concentrate on this each tab. There are five tables here, right? One is retail sales, another is product, another is location, customer, and sales. There are five tables. Okay. So here you can understand by seeing this is that this particular table which you are seeing right now, right, I'm just highlighting it. Right? So this particular table will contain only the IDs. You see, under product ID, I have only the ID. Under location, I have only the IDs. Salesperson, again, I have only the specific IDs. Customer ID, again, I am having the IDs of the customer. Like this IDs from this table, I do not have any major information from it, right? So in data modeling, there are two tables, two concepts to it. One is fact table, just a fact table, and dimension table. Okay, so fact table will have all the information regarding to this. Fact, all the information regarding the transactions issues. Whereas dimension table, right? We'll have, we'll have information regarding, it will describe about the data. Description of the data, description. Okay, so what you are seeing right now is a fact table. This has only the information. It does not have any description to it. When I say description, there are product IDs, right? ENX 2000. I know only ENX 2000. I do not know what product it is, what is the name of the product, what is the tax to it, what's the MRP of this, is there any discount? I do not have any information here. I just have information that this one of the customer from this location to the salesperson just bought the purchased on this particular date. That is one quantity that has been bought. Only this much information I do not know who is the customer, who is the salesperson, from which location it was bought, and what was the product, what is the product is for. I do not have any detail about it. These all details will be stored in each of the tables. That is what is called as dimension describing about it. Let's move on to product table. You see, we saw ENX 2000, right? So here we have what is the product name. Product one, what is the cost of it? What is the original selling price? Is there are any discount? What is the current price and what is the taxes for? So this has all the information. Likewise, if I go to location, location will have all the information. So which location from it, all the other information I will have. If I go to customer, I have a customer ID and customer name. If I go to salespeople, I have a salesperson name and salespeople ID. All this information I am having. So those tables are called as dimension tables. And what you are seeing here is called as a fact table, which has only the transactions load.
I understand the fact table one, but the dimension.
A dimension table is all about the description of this product. Simply. So you see that
okay.
is ENX 2000, right? This is the product ID. Just concentrate on this. So there is a product ID called ENX 2000. Now let's go to product table to understand what is this product is all about. Go to product table. What is this ENX 2000? ENX 2000 is a product name called product one. The cost price of the product, original price, all this information related to the product ENX 2000 is there here, right? So that is what is happening. The same way you can see all the other product information also you will be having it here. So that is what is called as dimension table. And you have location table. This is the same ways you have multiple location. So from where the person came and bought. So you have a customer name. So each customer has its own customer ID that you will see it here. And you have a salespeople name. If each salesperson will have its own salesperson ID, you will see that you might be seeing it over here. Right? All this information can be seen here. This is what is called as dimension table. And retail sales, here what you are seeing is a fact page. You got it? Okay, so this is where the data modeling concept comes into the picture. So how the data modeling happen is like now this table, right? This table you are seeing has a relation between this table, this table, this table, and this table. How the relationship is defined by this ID. So you have something called as in product ID. In this table, also you have product ID. If I go to product table, there also I will have a product ID. You see here, product ID is there. So both the table has a product ID and there is a relation between these two tables. And the same way, if I go to location ID, same. The location ID will also have the same kind of IDs. Location ID is there. And if I go to customer, there is a customer ID. And if I go to sales people, again, there is a salesperson ID. All these IDs are there, and there is a relation between these states. This is what is called as data modeling. In data modeling, something like you will have one fact table and multiple dimension tables which have a connection towards it. You got it? So that is what
Yeah.
is wrote here. So manual relationship. So these are some things which we solve, right? So understanding data modeling is more of the key concept. Now, if I load it, this power query, go here, oh, power window. Now, if we go to modeling, you see this kind of lines right here and there are lines. Some kind of a lines is there. This kind of it creates a relation between one or the other tape. So how do we know what kind of relation is there? If you take the mouse over here, you see this product line and product line got highlighted, which means that this table has a relation between the product line and the product line. Now, let me load this table. Okay, let me load this table. See, creating connection. So connection is like data marketing system. And I also say establishing relationship or detecting relationship. See that. So all the five tables got loaded. Let's go to data model. And now we will see all the tables as being as as one or the other issues. You see, right? The customer data is there, location data is there, product data, sales data, and you also have sales. So one data has relation with all the other data. So how this relationship is identified, you will see it with the IDs, right? So that is what this indicates. So if I take the customer ID, so you see customer ID to customer ID, that's the relationship. If you go to product data, product ID to product ID. If you go to salespeople data, salesperson ID to salesperson ID. If you go to location data, location ID to location. So this is how the relationship is created. You got it? You got the information how data modeling is happening.
No, I'm trying to. I haven't gotten it yet. Just trying to follow.
And I wasn't really going too fast. I was just taking. So what I have done, right? So yeah, so in Excel you saw, right? There are different IDs. I will show you in the examples. We have the customer name, the quadrant, is the form. So okay, now you are seeing this. Oh, so it says for each customer name, right? So for each customer has bought something, right? And you can see the values here. So for customer Aaron, quantity we bought this part and all we can see it, right? So that is what is happening with this table, right? So this information is coming from two different tables. So what all the two different tables? Customer name is coming from customer data table. Quantity is coming from sales data table. So two different tables are involved here, right? Now, let me go to the modeling view and see if I delete this relation between these two tables, all the things okay, and show you. So maybe I will delete this relationship. Okay, now let's see how they look out. When go back here, fix this. You see what it says? It says that it can't determine the relationship. So this is how we will get an error. Because if there are no relation between two tables, then outcome system can able to give you an output. It cannot give it right. So this is why this data modeling is more important.
I'm saying I'm not following. I'm trying to follow, but it's difficult. I'm not following.
Okay, we are not for. So the one of the suggestion I will do say recommend is like go through this PPT. Okay, so it has something called as an introduction to Power BI data model. So what is this? It will explain you. So what I have taken you now, right? So until this in the Excel, whatever I shown you, until that you got clear. So you got clear until this, right? What is fact table, what is dimension table, you got it
Oh,
clear,
yeah,
right?
yeah, dimension and fact. Fact is like the products, and then dimension is more like a description of what do you call it, description of
Description of each IDs.
details. Yes, thank you. The details.
Okay. Okay, so what we have done in Power BI is that, so just concentrate it. Okay, so there are different tables. So what are the tables? You see it in Excel, that is only there here. So which is customer, which is shown as customer data. You have location, which is shown as location data. You have product, which is shown as product data. Then you have sales data, which is shown as retail sales here. And there is something called a sales people data. That is what you are seeing here, sales people data. All of this data has been loaded into Power BI now. Now, what we have done is ready, or what system has done is that, so it kind of created a modeling. That is, the modeling is nothing but a kind of a relation between one table to the other table, which is from salespeople to the customer data, what kind of relationship it can have. So this is the salespeople data, this is the customer data. So how it can create a relationship? There is a common, there are two things common, right? One is their customer ID, which is common in retail sales. In customer ID, again, it's common. So these two are matching, right? So it will create a relationship automatically. So that is what this line shows. So if you go here, this you see this line item which is customer ID and customer ID, right? That is got highlighted. Customer ID and customer ID is highlighted, which means that it shows both the things as the equal level. Now, if you go here, you see product ID and product ID, which means that these two are same. That is why you are seeing product ID. If you go here, salesperson ID and salesperson ID are there because two datas are there which are more equal. And if you go to location, the same way, location ID and location ID. You now you are getting it why these lines are becoming, uh, and this is creating a data model.
So, can I ask? So, the data is just built automatically. You just need to load in the data on it, and then it will
Yeah, you
visualization.
do not need to worry. Yes, you do not need to worry. It will do it automatically. I'm just saying
Mhm.
it to you for your reference, for your easy understanding.
Yes, yes, yes. So you load it into the table, and then the visualization it creates the visualization for you.
Yes, yes,
The
yes.
desktop model. That's okay.
Yeah, that is what data modeling is. Okay. Any doubts here now?
No.
Okay. So we saw all this data modeling and the thing from data modeling. So we have done the model two aspect, right? Model two is also completed.